Hey, this is Brian. Welcome to BMad Photo. Today we're going to take a nice relaxing photo walk with the Ricoh GR3x around Ping Tom Memorial Park in Chinatown, Chicago. So join me as we take a nice relaxing stroll through Ping Tom Park and see what kind of photos we can get. You may have been to Ping Tom Park before and not even realized it. If you've ever taken the water taxi from Madison on the Chicago River and taken it up to Chinatown, this is where you'll get off. You'll come through this gate, walk over the tracks, and then you'll be in Chinatown. So you'll be walking right next to Ping Tom Memorial Park. And if you've never been to Chicago, and you do come when the weather's nice, I highly recommend taking the water taxi. It's a fun way to get around the downtown touristy type areas while cruising up and down the Chicago River. You can get off at Trump Plaza, or you can get off over near Navy Pier. There's a few other stops, and like I said, you can also take it over to Chinatown. It makes for a really nice way to get around. One thing that's really surprised me about the Ricoh GR3x and this line of cameras in general is that they're marketed heavily towards street photography, and they are great for that, don't get me wrong, but I'm constantly surprised that I find this small compact camera actually works for almost any type of photography that I want to be doing. Of course, it's got the large APS-C size sensor, so it can, it can compete with your larger DSLRs. Of course, it is a single fixed lens camera, but it keeps it really small and compact, so I don't have to think about what to bring with me, what lenses to use. I can just slip this in my pocket and go, regardless of where I'm going or what I'm going to do. I don't have to be intentionally going out to do a photo walk or any kind of activity where my goal is to get a certain photo. Like today, I just decided to go for a walk in Ping Tom Park and also walk around Chinatown, which I'll have in a later video. And if I don't see anything, I don't see anything. If I do, I take a photo and I walk away. But at the end of the day, it's just something that's with me, that's ready to go when I need it. Whether I'm doing street photography, travel photography, just a random photo walk to get some exercise and enjoy nature, or any type of other photography, I find that this really works out well. When I'm out, I pretty much always keep the camera in aperture priority mode. I set the minimum shutter speed to 1/250th, when it's nice and sunny out. I'll set the aperture to about f8 if I'm not too worried about getting a blurred out background. I'll lower it down to f3.2, maybe f4. Whether I was in a darker area, such as under the bridge, or out in the sunshine, or under the clouds when the clouds rolled in. Pretty much keeping it with these settings, it worked in almost every. To keep this activity really relaxing, don't be too hard on yourself when you're out and critical of yourself if you're not getting amazing shots every time. One thing I really love about parks and cities, especially here in Chicago, is taking photos of nature with the background cityscape. You can get some really cool images. For example, this gargoyle statue here in Ping Tom Park with the background of the crane and the buildings further in the background. I thought it just made for a really interesting photo that you would not normally find in just a park out in the country or in the suburbs. And, just any kind of greenscapes can give you a really nice contrast for making great photos. So yeah, when I'm out doing a photo walk like I was today, my goal isn't necessarily to come back and have a ton of amazing photos. I don't even really know or care what I'll get. I was surprised and actually enjoyed a lot of these photos that I got today, but the goal really was just to get out, enjoy nature, have an excuse to walk around, and take some photos. Also, aside from just getting rid of, obviously very bad framed shots or blurry shots or mistaken shots where you accidentally hit the shutter actuation, It's a good idea to let some time go by from when you actually took the walk or went out and took the photos, and then you go into your editing software and actually review them. Given time, photos take on a different quality the further they are removed from the event, and I think you'll appreciate more of your photos given time after they were taken. So usually I'll wait at least a week or two before going through and reviewing and determining what photos I really like or don't like. So thank you again for joining me on this photo walk today through Ping Tom Memorial Park in Chinatown, Chicago. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe, and I would love to see some comments down below, so please let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions for improvements or the type of content that you would like to see on this channel as I go on my photo walks, please let me know. So thanks again and see you next time. BMad out!